You've been feeling it, haven't you? That quiet ache, the heaviness, the knowing that something needs to shift, but you're not sure how? You don't need to figure it all out. You just need a space to release, realign, and remember who you are. I'm Jennifer Pilates, and I invite you to join me for Reiki Moon Magic Distant Healing, a sacred healing experience that goes far beyond Reiki. This is a transformational energy work that cleanses the emotional clutter, clears energetic blocks, and realigns your entire being, body, mind, and spirit. Held under the sacred light of the moon, you'll enter a deeply nourishing frequency where healing happens on every level. If you've been carrying too much, if you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. Your healing, your release, your return to light. Reserve your space for the next Reiki Moon Magic Distant Healing at jenniferpilates.com. Come as you are, leave, transformed and empowered, body, mind, and spirit. Welcome to Empowered Within, a soul-quenching, transformational podcast that will set your soul on fire through candid and inspiring conversations. Leading experts, celebrities, healers, and I share our journeys of how we've overcome challenges to living an empowered life from within. I'm your host, Jennifer Pilates. Welcome to another episode of Empowered Within. Welcome to another episode of Empowered Within. I'm your host, Jennifer Pilates, and today we're moving through one of the most powerful cosmic resets of our time. Even if nothing has changed on the outside, I know that you can feel it. Something is shifting. The air is thinner, the truth is louder, and the veil between what once was and what now must be is lifting. This is a moment of karmic return, of endings we didn't see coming, and of beginnings we finally feel ready to choose. So take a breath, love. Let's walk through this together. Saturn has now entered Aries, and even if your daily life still looks familiar, something inside of you is changing fast. There's a deep, growing pull to focus only on what is real, what is stable, and what has a future. The fantasy, the someday, the things you clung to because they might change, they're dissolving. The spell has broken, and you're seeing things clearly, maybe for the first time in years. This is the start of a brand new cycle, one that carries the full weight of everything you've lived through since 1999. Saturn was last in Aries from 1996 to 1999, and now, after a full journey through every sign of the zodiac, it's return. Every choice you've made since then, every pattern, every painful pivot, every quiet effort to heal when no one was watching has led you here. This isn't just a new chapter. This is the karmic unfolding of decades. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac sign, the spark, the will, the fire to begin. Saturn brings structure, discipline, and divine accountability. Together, they become a razor-sharp filter. Anything vague, unstable, dishonest, or emotionally chaotic begins to fall away fast. Not because you're forcing it, but because your soul simply no longer resonates with illusion. You stop pretending something might shift when deep down, you already know it won't. And when the shift happens, it happens fast. One moment you're still holding on, the next, clarity. The cord breaks, the energy releases, and the grief, it feels like relief. That is the work of Saturn in Aries. Fast clarity, clean detachment, and a fire that clears the past without hesitation. Over the next few months, between late May and early September, Saturn stays close to Neptune, both now in Aries. And this pairing, it is profound. Neptune shows you what you wanted to believe, the version you hoped was true, the story that felt too comforting to question. Saturn shows you what's actually happening, what's true beneath the illusion, and together they dissolve the fog. You may suddenly realize the story you've been telling yourself for years, it no longer fits. That old dream, it doesn't just fade, it starts to feel irrelevant. People who once captivated you now feel distant, harder to connect with. And it's not because anything went wrong, it's because you've outgrown the illusion. You're finally choosing what is true, what is authentic for you. This kind of clarity resets your karma. It brings decades of soul contracts into balance. Since 1999, you've been collecting experiences, making decisions, learning through joy and pain, light and shadow. And now Saturn in Aries brings that full history into focus. If you've moved through life with integrity, if you've been quietly tending to your inner work, choosing alignment, walking away from what wasn't right, even when it hurt, this is when the returns begin. Not in flashy, ego-driven ways, but in sacred ways. More peace, stronger boundaries, aligned opportunities, unshakable self-trust. These are all the kinds of rewards that last. And if there's anything still unresolved, guilt, avoidance, unspoken truths, this energy brings them to the surface, not to punish you, to clear you, so you can stop dragging the past behind you and you can finally walk free forward to what's next, to what is aligned for your highest and best good. You may feel your body asking for slowness. You may feel your heart aching for simplicity. You may feel your energy shifting daily because this is spiritual nervous system recalibration. You are not who you were even 6 months ago. You're not even who you were last week. Your body knows, your energy knows. And as we approach the new moon in Gemini this Monday, you have a sacred opportunity to seal this energetic shift with conscious healing. I invite you to join me for a Reiki Moon Magic Distant Healing event this upcoming Tuesday, May 27th at 7 p.m. Integrating the most amazing magical energies of the new moon in Gemini. There's no Zoom, there's no tech, no performance, just sacred frequency delivered directly to your energy field. This is energy medicine for your next chapter. You'll receive intuitive Reiki, deep energetic clearing, and gentle nervous system support for this karmic threshold. Let yourself be held. Let the cords be cut. Let your spirit rest into what's true. You can reserve your space over at jenniferpilates.com. Come as you are, you'll be met with grace. Again, head over to jenniferpilates.com to reserve your sacred space for this next Reiki Moon Magic Distant Healing event, May 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Head over to jenniferpilates.com to sign up and reserve your sacred space for this upcoming Reiki Moon Magic Distant Healing event held on May 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember, no Zoom, no tech is needed. The divine energy reaches around the world. The collective is healing. Come as you are. You'll be met with grace. This is your clean slate, your fire, your return to truth. Thank you so much for joining me for today's cosmic episode. And as always, may you live an empowered life from within. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode. Please remember to rate, review, and subscribe to Empowered Within with Jennifer Pilates. Your feedback is important. It helps me to connect with you and gives me insight into who you are and what you're enjoying about the show. For today's show notes and discount codes from today's sponsors, head over to jenniferpilates.com. Until next time, may you live an empowered life from within. What if your wellness practice could feel like a sacred return instead of another thing on your to-do list? Welcome to the Jennifer Pilates Wellness Studio, your on-demand sanctuary for realignment, healing, and empowerment. Inside, you'll find a unique fusion of Pilates-based movement, Reiki-infused meditations, and mindful body practices designed to support the woman over 40 living with more energy, ease, and alignment. This isn't just fitness. This is full body, whole being recalibration. Whether you've been feeling out of sync, burned out, or just craving a space that gets you, this is for you. With flexible monthly and annual memberships, you can begin wherever you are and grow from within. Start today at jenniferpilates.com. You don't need to do it all. You just need a place to come home to yourself. This is that place.